Hello, today I will be showing the best uh, Warzone settings for low, mid and high-end graphic cards. So let's start. These settings are for someone like Dime. I'm sorry Dime, but yeah, really. If you Dime says that he wants uh, good FPS, but he also wants some good graphics in the game. So these settings are going to be made for Dime and also for you, the viewer. The list of the GPUs will be on the screen. So the low, mid and high end GPUs will be all shown on the screen. So let's start. If you have if you have one monitor, you have to choose full screen exclusive. If you have uh, two or more monitors, choose full screen borderless. Display monitor, yeah, I have two monitors. I put it on my main monitor. Display adapter, all of us have only one graphics card, unless you're using SLI. So yeah. Uh, Screen refresh rate right now it is locked for me because I have set it to full screen borderless. Wait, but yeah, it's kind of a glitchy thing, but yeah. My display resolution is 1920 by 1080 because that's my native monitor resolution. So yeah, okay. Aspect ratio. This also is a personal preference. Most people will put it at 16 by 9 because that's also their native aspect ratio. Okay, now let's jump into the more important settings. Display gamma, if you're playing on a PC, put it on 2.2, and if you're playing on a TV, put it on 2.4. Brightness, I put mine at 55. I can also put it at 50 when it's barely visible, but I put it at 55 for the game to be a little bit more brighter and colorful. Constrain mouse to game window off. I can change it. If you put it to full screen exclusive, you can change it because you only have one monitor. This just essentially means that if you have two monitors, you don't have to tab out to get your mouse cursor to the other monitor. So it's off. NVIDIA reflex low latency, always have this on plus boost for all kinds, for every GPU. Eco mode preset custom, VSync gameplay off, always VSync menus also off. Custom frame limit, I have it on custom, and I will talk to you about the hertz. So out of focus means like when you're tabbed out of the game. So I recommend this just to leave this at 30. For my monitor's refresh rate is 165 hertz. So I put my limit at 165 hertz, but it doesn't cap in game, and I will show you. Excuse me. I will show you why. And menu custom frame limit, it only caps on menu. I have 80 FPS because your GPU has to take breaks. It has to stop struggling. It has to stop working between games because it needs a little break and it needs to cool down. So I recommend you to put it at 80 or like 100 or something like that. Okay, then native, my menu render resolution is native because that's what you want. Post game rendering off and focus mode is fucking shit, don't use it, it's at 0. Graphic preset is custom. I can change this because I have an AMD FSR on, and I also can't put on dynamic resolution. Okay, so let's talk about the sharpening settings. There are a lot of settings to choose from, and I will tell you which one is best. Okay, so if you have an Intel GPU, which I doubt that any people have that are watching this video right now, just don't use this. Also, don't use NVIDIA DLLA, it's fucking shit. NVIDIA image scaling, you can use it, but I don't recommend it. Don't use AMD FSR 1.0, it's fucking shit. No, no, no. Very fucking bad. Fidelity FX CAS, I used it in Warzone 1 and like 2. Now, right now it is Warzone 3. It is a good setting, but AMD FSR 3.0 is better for me. I have a 4060. And also NVIDIA DLSS, you can go with it, but I don't really recommend you. Okay, so I will tell you about the sharpening setting. So NVIDIA DLSS, I played with it this whole Warzone season, and it was kind of good. I wanted to see 165 FPS to get 165 hertz, but I didn't. In games, I got like 120 FPS with this upscaling and sharpening. Yeah. Fidelity FX CAS. I used it recently. I got a little bit of FPS boost, but when I started using AMD FSR 3.0, my FPS doubled. I had like 150 FPS on average, like in the firing range, and like 150 also like average, a little bit lower in real games. But with AMD FSR 3.0, I have 300, like almost like 340 FPS in the firing range, and like about 240 FPS in the real game. So I would recommend you to just pick AMD FSR and then show more. AMD FSR preset is you should go with quality. You can go with performance. Don't go ultra performance because that will be just fucking shit. Uh, I would recommend you, if you have like a low end graphics card, go with performance, and if you have a mid to high end, go with quality. And the AMD frame generation, turn this on. Ray tracing, fucking hell, no, 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 this is fucking shit. Don't use it, please. Please don't use it. This is so bad on Warzone, it makes the game blurry and laggy, and it like fucking takes all of your FPS away. VRAM, yeah, so don't put it at 90, please. If you have a high-end graphics card, put it at 70. Well, oops. If you have a high-end, or like in the middle of mid and high end, put it at 80, and if you have mid end, put it at 70, and if you have a low end, put it on 70 also. Yeah, I would recommend 70, but if you struggle with 70, put it on 60. Okay, so NVIDIA DLSS frame generation, I turned it off. You can't actually even turn it on if you don't have a 40 series card. As I said, I have a 4060. But I don't recommend using this. The AMD FSR frame generation is just way better. Yeah, it's very good. Texture resolution, don't put this at very low, please. Please, please, please. Don't put this at high also, because high, look how much VRAM right here. You can put it at high only if you have a 7000 series AMD GPU and like a 4080, or maybe like a 4070 Super, or a 4090. You can put it on high, but most of you, I recommend normal. And if you have like a low end GPU, just put it at low, and please don't go very low because it's fucking shit. Yeah. Texture filtering and anisotropic. Don't put it. Well, it doesn't really change that much. I would just recommend to put it at high for almost all of the GPUs, but if you have a low end, just put it at normal. Depth of field off, fucking off. Don't have this turned on because it just makes the the background blurrier. And only use this if you're like playing campaign and you want more realism. Till quality level normal. Yeah, you don't need high. Let's see how high. It doesn't make a big change, but I would recommend normal for mid to high end, and low for low end. Particle resolution, always go with very low because you don't need to see fucking particles. It's fucking shit. Whew. Bullet impacts on. You can have it off. it like annoys you or something, but I would recommend it. I would recommend you guys, if you're looking at recoil patterns, go it on. Persistence effects off, always off. It's fucking shit, bro. Oh my god, this shit. Shader quality. This one is for you, Dime. This one is for you. What is shaders? Shaders are, as you can see, the reflections in like the puddles and water. You don't want that unless you're playing campaign, and Dime, you play Warzone, so you don't want this. That is very bad. You don't want extra struggling on your GPU and CPU. Yes, you definitely need to put it on low. I'm actually confused why this game doesn't have it on off. Automatic texture streaming off, you just don't need it. Local texture streaming quality normal. If you have a very shitty GPU, just put it on low. Shadow quality low. You can go with very low if your GPU struggles. Don't go with normal, high, ultra. No, please don't go with these ones. If you want to, max. You can put it at normal. Don't go with these two. They're fucking shit. I put mine on low, and because I don't have that much bad graphics card. But if you have a bad graphics card, just put it on very low. Screen space shadows off, because why would you need to see like the shadows on your gun if you're playing campaign? You can put it on for realism, but if you want like to see the beautiful and bright camos or something like that, you put it on off. Ambient occlusion off. As you can see, this is on and this is off. Please do not turn this on. Or even like both is like a nightmare. You will see way worse. You see the car like here, and this is like pitch dark, pitch black. Yeah, that's very bad for you. So put it on off. Screen space reflections. Please put this on off always, please, because you just don't want this. You just don't want this. Why? Why? You're playing Warzone. I think that most people that are watching this don't have like the MW3 paid version. They just have Warzone, and they don't need this in Warzone. This is fucking shit. It just adds more things to your GPU. Reflection quality, put this on low. Why does this game don't have a settings to put it on off? Because off is going to be way better. But at least put it on low, because that's the lowest you can go. High is just, why would you want that? Why? If you're playing campaign, sure, I guess go ahead, but just put it on low. Field of view, I have mine on 120 FPS because of 120, like I don't know what is 80. I don't know what 120 what something. So yeah, because I like it that way. I just like it. It's your own personal preference. It is field of view affected. Weapon field of view wide. Please just put it on wide. Vehicle field of view also wide. Third person for the field of view. Third person was in Warzone 2, but I still put mine on max. World motion blur off. Weapon motion blur also off. Film grain is fucking shit. Turn it off, turn it the fuck off, and leave it. Yes. Okay. These ones, camera movements, least. It will help you so much with your aim. Spectator camera, game perspective, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so inverted flashbang can help you a lot, because it just makes the flashbang go black instead of white. If you're playing at late nights, put it on black. But even if you're not playing late night, just put it on black also. A lot of people say that they think that their games crash, but their games don't. Bro, you're just fucking dumb. Just put it on, and that's it. Parachute camera perspective, first person, yeah, because yeah, that's just like the default thing. So these were the settings for Warzone 3 low, mid, and high-end GPUs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I will see you guys in the next video. Discord in description.